Hello. So I decided to cover some Diablo 2 since the latter season has started. I've already kind of got a character started. As you can see, I have already a level 16 paladin, and I'm on Act 2 currently. Um, so yeah, let's get started. Gonna just do each act. Each act will be every time I'm done an act, I'll stop recording and post it. I did manage to get lucky, and when fighting in Dario, I got myself a gold dagger. So I'm happy about that. I mean, that majorly right there boosts your magic find. So it's always nice getting this right off the bat if you get lucky. Because just having that 100% magic find is really nice. Anyway, let's get started.
How do I know I can trust you, hmm? You may be as shifty as that pack rat Elzix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though, I suppose I can make you one. For a price, of course.
I know I could skip the conversations, but figure why not? Let's actually play them just for fun.
Welcome, Brother Paladin. I am Farah. I was once a devout champion of Zakarum.
And yes, I am gonna. I think this time around, I think I'm gonna go for. I usually do Holy Shock Paladin or even Holy Fire, but I think this time around I am gonna do Holy Freeze. But I will be using Holy Fire for now, just until I can start working that up.
Good day.
Good. I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband. If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please, be careful, though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street.
I did turn down the volume a little bit. I mean, I could turn it up a little bit. Let's do 45. That should be pretty good. Because then you can still hear the game while also hearing my voice.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed, stranger. That couldn't have been easy. My name is Drognan, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade.
Even to this day, we're still kind of stuck with Act 2 Mercenary. I know some people will use Act 5, but I kind of wish one change they would have done was adding, say, like mercenary set items.
I'll bet you wonder how this town manages to stay safe with all the trouble going on out in the desert. Well, I can tell you that it's got nothing to do with the local town guards. They're all in the palace for some reason. Jaren hired me and my mercenaries to help keep the peace around here. We're not cheap, but we're the best this wasteland has to offer.
Try to clear out my inventory a minute here.
Allow me to advise you.
The stacking in this game is so nice now. Something that should have been added, like, I feel like years and years ago. I don't know why it took them so long to finally add all this stuff. But yeah, I feel like mercenary set items would have been more of an incentive to use the other mercenaries and not just be stuck with either Act 5 or Act 2 mercenary. And the reason why I know most people use sometimes Act 5 mercenaries mainly for the straight up damage.
Yes, citizen.
I'm just comfortable with Act 2 mercenary because it's hard to pass up using Defiance. I don't care if we lose the bow. Still have something equipped.
I'll put that to good use.
I do have the runes for stealth. I just gotta, or actually I have S rune. I still gotta get a towel.
You look like a sturdy adventurer. You know, I used to be quite the scoundrel in my day. I led the fiercest group of bandits who ever terrorized these sands. Nowadays, I run this here inn and pretty much stay out of trouble. My d-
Just to make some room for now. Not gonna spend all my gold because oh, sweet, got a rare. Awesome. RNG is being kind to me.
Good day.
Between finding a gold dagger and then getting a rare scythe right off the bat, it's pretty nice. Make sure not to accidentally get rid of it like a dum-dum, because I've done that before. What? I don't need that dexterity charm. That is one thing I definitely find difficult in building up when it comes to your character, is getting all these charms. I've always had difficulty getting these charms.
I'll put that to good use.
I know some Diablo 2 players are generally heavily reliant on using charms because they make up for most of your. Like if you're just focusing on strength, then you're gonna need, you know, vitality and resistance charms, and then just enough dexterity charms to work up what you need in order to equip your items. Probably not going to do too much farming videos until I get to the higher difficulties, just because most people wait until they're on nightmare or normal anyway, because that's where you start getting all your gear. Really, normally you don't really get nothing, to be honest. Do you know that most of the entrances or waypoints are generally in the corner of the map? I'm kind of walking a little bit until. that's another change I kind of wish they would do, is not needing to go back to
Good
town
evening.
constantly. What between? I mean, yes, I know you got the one recipe to repair, but I can never rememorize the stuff. Oh, that'll help. Well, maybe I'll try practicing doing the
Greetings.
repair recipe. There we go, that's the waypoint. Perfect. It's definitely worth it to get all the waypoints now with terrorized zones. So like I've stated in my past videos, I do play a wide variety of games. Diablo is mainly my main game I love to play when there are days I can focus on it. Some days I can, other days not so much. It just depends on what's going on in my life. Today's a pretty decent day, so that's why I decided to start on Diablo 2. I know I can skip some quests, but I like to just complete all the quests. I think I'm going to at least have a whole roll
How
of
may I help you?
Good
mana
evening.
potions. I probably should have done that. You don't really need much for the paladin, honestly. Like once you get, especially once you get spirit, you're good. You don't even have to worry about running out of mana. It's only the sorceress you really need to keep stocked on potions.
I am overburdened.
lucky, and I'm surprised I didn't die.
Hello? Ah, the lost Horodric scroll. What a fortunate turn of events. As the last living Horodrim, I alone have knowledge of its meaning. Now, to read the Horodric runes it bears. The Horodric mages, after binding Bale within Tal Rasha, magically sealed off his burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those same mages also crafted fearsome Horodric staves, and imbued them with the special power to open the chamber's hidden door. After nearly losing one to the thievery of a rogue sorcerer, they divided all the Horodric staves into two parts, wooden shaft and metal headpiece, hiding them separately to safeguard them. The Horodrim foresaw our current plight and designed the hiding places to reveal themselves to worthy heroes like you. Collect both parts of a Horodric staff and unite them using a Horodric cube. Then you may enter Tal Rasha's burial chamber.
I am still
Greetings.
gonna do my playthrough of Onimusha. I do have everything unlocked in that game, so I'm gonna do a playthrough with everything unlocked. And then I will do Onimusha 2. I'm still gonna play Diablo 2 as well. I'm gonna cover each act. Every time I'm done an act, I'll probably play a little bit Onimusha. Again, I play different games. I don't just stick with one game. I think that's
Good
boring.
morning.
Might as well put a second skill point into that. But yeah, I am definitely going for a Holy Freeze Zeal Paladin. So after I'm done with this act, I'm gonna do a playthrough of Onimusha 1, and then I'll come back after that and do Act 3, and then after Act 3 I'll start on Onimusha 2. After I'm done with the Onimusha 1 and 2, I'll be waiting to do the new game when that comes out.
Approach and let's trade.
It's probably restock. We're gonna do this.
They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. In addition to my undying gratitude, I have spoken on your behalf with the rest of the townspeople. The merchants have agreed to show their gratitude by offering their wares and services at lower rates. Oh, Jaren wants to see you too. You'll find him in front of the palace.
Okay, at least my lightning resistance is okay, so I won't take too much damage.
Oh.
If you
Greetings.
wait a second, he'll come down to
I
you.
have heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. I feel I can trust you with something I have been hesitant to speak of. Drognin and I have concluded that the Dark Wanderer who passed through here recently was Diablo himself. Drognin believes that Diablo is searching the desert for the secret tomb where the great Horodric mage Tal Rasha keeps Bale imprisoned. You must find Diablo and put an end to the terrible evil that has fallen upon our city. Drognin is wise and is sure to have some helpful advice for you as to how Tal Rasha's tomb may be found. It may take you quite some time to find the tomb. May you be ready when you do.
Alright, time to exit town. as my skills go, when it comes to passive skills, like any kind of R's from the Paladin or like the Sorceress, I generally like to put my stuff on the second part of the skill tree. Here, I'll show you in a second here. Where are you? So that way I don't accidentally deactivate my spell, so I put them on that second part. Oh, looks like it. One thing I definitely do not like though is once you assign them, it's like you have to replace it with something else to kind of switch it. By the time I'm done Act 2, I should easily, potentially be level, hopefully level 23 by then.
Carrying.
So for those that don't know, if you do toggle off your run, your defense is a little bit better. Why that is, why you get a penalty for running is beyond me, but if you walk it, you don't get as much, not gonna go there. The only time you really go into Stony Tomb is Nightmare or Hell difficulty, mainly Hell difficulty. I'm already in the dry hills.
I am overburdened.
See if we can't get the waypoint right away. I don't bother trading anymore. I kind of feel like trading in this game is kind of dead. You're like lucky if you do a decent trade with somebody who knows what the gear is worth and isn't trying to expect too much out of you. But some people will do that. And what's even more annoying is when you try to do a trade and you're trying to get a certain piece of gear, and then someone will come in and without the gear that you're looking for and try to trade you something else. It's like, no, I'm not looking for that. Like, if you don't have it, don't join. Like, it's that simple. So I don't know if I'll be covering trading at all. Just gonna hopefully get lucky and just try and find myself. But yeah, in my humble opinion, trading is very much dead. It's not quite the same as it was, say, like it was back in 2005 or even 2003.
I can't carry anymore.
People either expect too much from you, or they just simply don't bring you the gear that you're looking for. And it's really annoying. Oh, look at that. Got the waypoint. Perfect. Or people will just join your game randomly, but then a minute later leave. It's like, okay.
Good day.
Like why? What was the purpose? Other than to be annoying. So yeah, in my opinion, again, like, trading is very much dead.
Welcome to my shop.
And I just run the wrong spot. I mean, I could have just gone in the waypoint, but it is what it is. I'm kind of talkative in most of my videos. That's just me. Also, another issue I used to have before they added the stacking was keeping up with full rejuvenation potions. Now that you can just stack them and build them up, and now it's a little bit easier to maintain them. You used to always have difficulty surviving on hell because of not having full rejuvenation potions. Or let me rephrase that. Full rejuvenation. Almost kind of mispronounced that a little bit. The only part of this game I don't quite understand just yet is how to really use the loot filter. I haven't really dabbled into that too much. I just kind of keep the game normal when it comes to the loot. And get that to level 10 and start working on resist fire, which is already about level 6. Yeah, putting on that 25% poison reduction kind of helped. Oh, not a review.
I am overburdened.
Yes?
Hello.
Down my mercenary because that'll help him with poison.
I'll put that to good use. Good day.
And more fire. Oh, that's an amulet. You know what? I know the higher your fire res, the better for damage, so I kind of wanted to keep my lightning res up a little bit, but it's alright. One kind of underrated unique amulet is the Nakozan relic. That really helps boost your fire resist. On normal difficulty especially, it pretty much makes you damn near invincible against fire. I haven't played too much of the Warlock. Eventually I will. I knew right away they were going to nerf him when it comes to certain things. I saw that coming from a mile away the moment people started pointing out how OP and powerful it was on launch. And I explained that, like, in most games like this, the character's always broken at launch. And then at some point, they're just gonna nerf him anyway. Go back to town. I know a lot of people use either miasma or something else with the Warlock.
How may I help you?
So I'm going to try and if I do attempt to trade, it won't be until I get to hell difficulty, but again, trading is just very spotty. You know what? So I can pick up items. Cube, so that's good.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
You have quite a treasure there in that Horadric cube. According to Horadric lore, the cube can restore a Horadric staff. To do it, use the cube as you would a scroll. When the cube opens, place both pieces of the staff into it and use the cube's transmute power. You'll be pleased to know that the cube has other alchemical uses as well. 6 gems plus 1 sword transmute into a socketed longsword. You may also transmute 2 quivers of crossbow bolts into 1 quiver of arrows, while 2 quivers of arrows yield 1 quiver of bolts. I must leave it to you to discover other formulae.
Greetings.
Hello.
Again, I like to put everything that on the second part, so same thing with looting the cube. But I got the first part, so that's good.
Good morning.
Okay, not yet. So now that we got that, we can go back to the dry hills and then just look for the next area, which is the far oasis. And I already found it, look at that. Or wait, I thought I did. It should be right around here somewhere. I just thought that was the starting path. Now I found it. And right away we're going to look for the waypoints as usual. Kind of odd to me that offline your map stays completely highlighted the entire time, but online it resets. I never understood that. It kind of would be nice if even online it would just stay, so you don't have to rediscover the entire map again. guy I used to follow. I'm kind of surprised he didn't come back for this game, for the expansion. And that's the Brensky 125. And one thing I definitely agreed with him in one of his videos is it would have been nice to be able to play with the player difficulty. One way they could implement that.
What evil taints the light of the sun?
Is to just make it so you have to password your game in order to use it. That way no one can join. And if by some chance you do decide to invite somebody, they could just knock it down a peg. So say you have it set to players 8 difficulty and you invite somebody, it would automatically go down to players like, because there's already one, which is yourself. So you would just knock it down. They would just knock down a difficulty or 2 when someone joins. But so it's not constantly getting messed up, it would have to be a private game. And I feel like they could definitely implement that. I mean, they've proven that they can add everything that most people have wanted so far. Again, loot filters, stacking. So you can't tell me they can't also implement you being able to change the player difficulty online. Because again, not like he said in his one video, not everyone has dedicated friends that can just join anytime and play. I mostly play by, and I'm one of those people that do play by themselves most of the time. I wouldn't mind playing with people, but the problem is finding a good player to play with who's willing to actually stay and help you and not just be like whatever kind of thing. Anytime I do add people, they just become ghosts on my friends list, and I seem to spend more time deleting friends than having friends on the friends list because of it. So it's like, what's the point? Alright, gotta look for the waypoint. Right now I'm just trying to get the waypoint and then get to the Viper Temple as quickly as possible. And I know I gotta go back to the far oasis. I went ahead a little bit because I was kind of in the zone between talking and just focusing on these getting to the waypoints. So I'll just get the Viper Amulet and then get the staff. One thing I definitely noticed with the Paladin, he seems to be the only character that you can actually have double spirit pretty quickly in the beginning of the game. Looks like I found the entrance. No. See where the waypoint is. now that I found a waypoint, I'm just gonna go straight to the. Well, first I'm gonna go to town, refill my stuff, and then I'm gonna go to. Then I'll do that because I already have it found. So.
Good morning.
You know what?
Greetings.
It is an honor to serve you.
Took me a long time to fully understand the skill tree. The guy I used to follow, I learned a lot from watching a lot of his videos. Even though I've been playing this game off and on since I was a kid, but I could never really grasp the game up until much more later. And here's the, look at that, I got lucky, it's right here. Honestly, doing the campaign is really not that difficult. It's really only difficult on Hell and towards the end of Nightmare difficulty. It's only grinding for the gear that's difficult. Because it takes so much time. That's one thing. Another thing I kind of wish they would kind of change a little bit. I think it's ridiculous how long it could take before you finally get a rune drop of a high level or an item drop that you're looking for. It shouldn't take 10 years to find something. But regardless of that, I will still always play this game because I've just always loved playing Diablo. Another reason why I don't really play with people too much is because of the fact that if I get a drop, I don't need some other person snagging it. Kind of like Diablo 3 where you have your own gear on the screen. I had to back off there for a minute. Might as well grab it because it's extra gold. I need to refill my stuff actually.
Good evening.
How may I help you?
Welcome to my shop.
I'll put that to good use.
I'm wondering, why can you put that lesser chest piece in your cube just to sell it? It's still a good amount of gold.
I am overburdened.
One thing I definitely kind of disagreed with, is some people say this whole area is not really worth farming, especially on Hell. I disagree. I think if you give it a chance, you'll find you'll get some decent runes in this area. I've gotten Vex rune quite a few times in this area, to be honest with you. So maybe just use your Zeal Paladin with whatever aura you're using to farm this area instead of a sorceress
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
or... Okay. Now I should be able to pick it up. Eh. Some extra fire damage. It's only 1 to 2, but like the saying goes, $1 is $1.
Stay a while and listen.
Good morning.
Person.
Greetings.
Not level 18, yeah. I should be between 23 and 25 when I'm done.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's just see if this is any good. Oh, that's not bad. I'm gonna equip that, because that's actually better.
The Staff of Kings! You astound me, my friend. You have discovered the shaft portion of a Herodric staff. I trust you know how to use a Herodric cube to unite the shaft with its headpiece.
One thing I find it interesting, you can't stack your material for your quest items. And I gotta go to next area here. I might try to push my character to 25 before fighting Duriel. But he can be kind of a pain in the butt.
Light guide my way in this accursed place.
I need to at some point make a stealth now that I'm level 18. Well, that all going that way, they took me in a big circle. What? Just in case.
Good to see you.
It is an honor to serve you.
Wait a minute. Yeah. There's a better stealth. The best stealth you could have on normal is like at least 110 defense armor, honestly.
Good evening.
Extinguished by evil.
The Viper amulet you bear is actually the headpiece of a Horodric staff. Yes, you have an uncanny knack for finding rare and valuable artifacts. Of course, you'll have to use a Horodric cube to combine the headpiece with the shaft. I've been speaking with Lord Jeren, and I sense that he's becoming more and more agitated by something. You should try to talk to him again. If he still won't take you into his confidence, seek to prove yourself a bit more. I gather that his respect for you is growing. Greetings.
I can't.
Greetings.
I would equip that rare crystal sword, but because I have gold dagger, there's
Greetings.
really no point. I like that magic find.
Not in town.
Excellent. You have a Horodric staff. Carry it with you into Talrash's tomb. Find within the tomb the chamber whose floor is inset with the circle of 7 symbols. Place the staff into the receptacle you find there. That will open the secret passage into Talrash's burial chamber. But be prepared for a fight. You'll likely have to kill Talrasha to destroy Baal.
You have to forgive me for a minute. I have to kind of use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. If need be, you can always fast forward a little bit.
I've been researching the old records, trying to find the location of Tal Rasha's tomb. Though I haven't found the tomb itself, I may have a good lead for you. The great Viserai summoner, Horizon, built his arcane sanctuary somewhere around here. He was a powerful spellcaster and kept demons as slaves within the sanctuary. He kept a close eye on great events too, such as the imprisonment of Baal within Tal Rasha's tomb. If you could find Horizon's sanctuary, I'm sure that it would hold some clue as to the tomb's location. Though I doubt Horizon is still alive, you must proceed with caution. There's no telling what could be waiting inside. When I spoke...
I might make it to the boss fight and just take a break. And then just come back tomorrow to finish out Act 2 boss and then do Act 3.
When the troubles began here, I allowed the terrified harem guilds to join me within the safety of the palace. All was fine until one night. Screams echoed up the stairwells from the harem. My guards arrived to find the poor girls being slaughtered by a merciless band of hell-spawned demons. My brave guardsmen tried to push the demons back into the mysterious rift from which they came. Ever since, my men have fought a losing battle. Demons have continued to pour through the rift into the palace. Ultimately, I hired Grays and his mercenaries to help protect the rest of my fair city. Drognin believes that the arcane sanctuary lies buried underneath this palace, since Lutgalain occupies the site of an ancient Viserai fortress. My palace is open to you now. Take care.
Tell self. long as you're careful, depending on what gear you're using, I mean, you can get through normal pretty quickly. The only areas you gotta worry about is Act 4 or 5. Well, once you make it past Act 4, Act 5's not too bad. It's just doing the Bale area that's a pain.
I can't carry anything.
I can pick it up. There's a spot too that's kind of underrated to farm. I mean, it's so easy. You got Elite right here. They're either in this part of the area or right there at the portal. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I already know what that is. I think that's gonna be Angelic Saber or whatever. And I'm already using Gold Dagger, which is probably gonna be better anyway, because again, the magic bind.
Stay a while and listen.
Good day.
Oh, it's got a little bit of everything resistant-wise. Well, I'll equip that, why not? Yeah. A little bit better. Magic damage reduction, faster hit recovery, fire res. I'll give that to him.
I'll put that to good use.
Good day.
This surely is the product of a twisted mind.
The easiest way to get there, if you wanted to, you just come to the arcane and then just go right through the portal and then you'll fight the elites right there. I got my stealth.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, how quickly I can get lucky and find the entrance. this game, I've experienced getting most of the runes except for like the really super high runes like Jaw Bear, even a low rune I have yet to get. Maybe I'll get super lucky on hell difficulty and get the drop through in a hell forge. We'll see. I've never gotten the drop. I try not to die, but it's so hard in this game. Even on normal difficulty. Luckily I created a portal at the last second. I don't even know what killed me.
Need some help?
Rest in peace, soul. Seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal. But know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my arcane sanctuary are the signs of the 6 false tombs. The missing 7th sign marks the tomb of Tal Rasha. Of the Haradrim, he might be called the foremost. It was a shining but brief moment for the mage clans when they set aside their differences and worked together against the common enemy. The Haradrim relentlessly pursued the 3 across the desolate empires of the east and even into the uncharted lands of the west, leaving the Archangel Tyrael's hands unblemished. Presuming the 3 to be vanquished, the Haradrim's unstable fellowship began to dissipate. Abandoning their sacred charge to safeguard the 3 soul stones, the disparate mage clans began to squabble amongst each other over petty differences. Their conflicts not only dissolved their brotherhood, but strengthened the evils which they had buried beneath the cold earth.
I think I'm going to stop here and take a break. I'll either finish out Act 2 tonight or tomorrow. I might even go back to Act 1 just to get some more runes and also to maybe farm Andy for a little bit. Just to see if I get any, a little bit of drops here and there. It'd be nice to get the Nakozan relic.
Hello.
You must move quickly now, friend, for Diablo is undoubtedly close to finding what he seeks. Find the tomb of Tal Rasha before he frees the Lord of Destruction. I hope that this false summoner found peace in death. Unfortunately, it is more likely that he will be dragged down into hell by the demons he was bound to. Let this be a lesson to you. Demonic magic is a quick path, but its powers are seductive and deadly.
Alright, let's get some full res. Lightning resist. I guess I could just lose this one. That lightning resist is kind of nice. So for right now, my resistances aren't bad.
How may I help you?
I'm just trying to make room. I think I'm just gonna try and build up 99 of the smaller rejuvenation potions and then craft everything. Alrighty then. So again, I'm gonna take a break. I'll either be back tonight or tomorrow to finish out Act 2. Sorry, my controller kind of disconnected.